So I said a few days ago that I was gonna talk about the new Redbox album, and I haven't really. And so let's talk about the new Redbox album before it's too late. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think first. What was I trying to do here? I need to get the villagers in here with a boat, and I probably need to make like a glass thingy here. So let's quickly go do that. Well, quickly, villagers, huh? So yeah, I listened to the new Redbox album, and it's a weird situation where Redbox is one of my favorite bands, but like if I'm being honest, I don't tend to love one of most of their albums. It's just weird. It's like all their albums are almost great, and I think that's kind of part of what I like about them. But it's like I don't. It's fucking weird, alright? I feel like it's weird that I like the band so much, considering what's actually going on with my brain and my thoughts about it. So let me explain. The Redbox is a band by like very famous for being associated to popular Twitch streamer Vinny Beinsos. I constantly reference Beinsos stuff in my videos and whatnot. That's just because I appreciate the guy. I find him fun. He's good at it. So very often times I end up watching his streams just in the background while I work and whatnot. It's a guy I enjoy. He did a band, and the thing about the band is that like it, it's a music band by a content creator. So most often music bands by content creators are genuinely pretty bad. Like you'd wish it wasn't, but they are. They are rather bad. Like I've heard music by so many content creators, they suck. And I'm not talking just about the about you know Dream, for example. There's the funny Dream album that sucks ass. That's only one example. Almost every single YouTuber, for however good they are, messes that up. It's just a hard thing to not mess up, right? It genuinely surprises me when I see a content creator not mess up something like that. So, you know, I guess it's just one of those things in a way. Give me this. And despite being one of those things in a way, like it's still kind of entertaining to see the kind of music content creators make. And as a content creator myself who wants to make music, I do have my concerns, you know? Why did I make 5 bets considering I only needed 3? Huh? Why? I don't know. I'll know someday. I don't think that day will be today. Anyways, I don't want to do the annoying thing, but I guess I have to. So let me go do the annoying thing. You know, the Beanie thing, his band, the Red Box, I end up thinking a lot of the times that what I appreciate about it is not just Beanie himself. I end up appreciating a lot of just the other members' contributions, particularly Joe Pecoras. He's the producer and he's like genuinely stacked when it comes to music production. He is fantastic. And sometimes I feel like he doesn't get enough credit, so there's my credit. And then there's the other two guys. Mike, he left the band for this new album. He's also a content creator, but that's like okay. And then there's Bill. Never gets any recognition. Man's also fucking stacked. he has his own album called The Villain, which I think kind of is generally better than most Redbox releases as an album. However, its production and whatnot is way worse than whatever's going on with every Redbox. Oh, I think this was a horse trap. No, just a real horse. Remember this guy? Yeah, I remember him too. So I'm trying to remember what I was doing here. My plan is there's a bunch of villagers here, and their only available bed should be in this house. So they should come to this house. Let's see if I let me break this bed. If I put this here, I don't know if a villager is just gonna walk into it at night. Let me go try to find any other beds while I keep talking. Chicken, wow, impressive. So they just released their new album titled Retcon. Now, quick thoughts on their prior albums are basically, you know, I think a lot of people agree with this, some don't, but generally I think their best album is What Could Go Wrong. Not What Could Go Wrong, Another Light, the one that has In the Garden and whatnot. I don't even think In the Garden is that good of a song, but it does get all the recognition whatnot. Because you gotta admit, it is a pretty fantastic song. And so, a lot of the times it feels like the band's just living in the shadow of that album. To me, that makes at least a little sense. Because, like, genuinely, who would expect it? Just kind of normal for one of their older songs to be one of their most popular ones. And whenever they release an album, I'm always sort of hoping, half hoping, that they managed to do that. Why is there so many zombie noises around here? No fortune in my bag, so I don't want to get that. Yeah, I guess I have like pretty varied tastes about the band in general. I like What Could Go Wrong. That's their first album. Many people consider it to be one of their worst, but I personally think it's great. Like, I get genuine enjoyment out of it. So, regardless, they released this new album. It's called Redcon, and I was very excited to listen to it to see what they do. They had already released several singles. Um, Remember and whatnot. I don't. I'm like I guess I could name them all. I could see if I can name them all from the top of my head. Just kidding. I have it in a list next to me. Just cause fuck you. But yeah, they released a bunch of songs and even just the singles. Something about them didn't entirely click for me. Okay, let's see if any of the villagers get to their beds. I need to simplify the ground here. I don't think I do. What are you guys doing? Go to bed. You will die if you don't. Like, actually. There's a guy going to bed. Hold on. Let's try to fix up some of the ground for them. See if this helps them. They started releasing singles for this album, and I was actually kind of looking at them, but at least a tiny bit of excitement. But how did you get a job? Either way, I put the other here. I could have just used the lead. Now that I'm just realizing that I could have just used the lead. Hmm. I'm thinking. Should I? Nah. It's gotta be slower than for me to just fuck off. There you go. Yippee hooray! The plan kind of slightly could work. Maybe I don't know. Let's make our way to the place. It's like I enjoyed all the singles kinda. There was one called Crony. Did not like that one very much. It's not very creative, it's not very unique. It's just kind of a whatever song. But like ignoring that one, I genuinely enjoyed all of them. Uh they have one called AV, really good. They have one called Remember, fantastic. It just I feel like they actually released the album later and it turns out a lot of what they released is not actually as good. It's not actually as good. What? What am I trying to say? A lot of what they released is not as fantastic as the singles that they released beforehand. So when I actually heard the album, there was stuff that I wanted to say, and that's why we're here at this very, very lengthy junction. So let me be straightforward. I think the album is not very good. I don't think it's better than Another Light, and I think it's better than their last albums, which is Visions and Afterthoughts, which was just a really bad album in the sense that almost every song was really cool until they somehow just got lost in it. Like almost consistently, they got lost in it. It's even a little silly, in my opinion, but whatever, whatever. There's a lot of things here. I should have gone to sleep in time. Hold on, hold on. I know what to do here. We must be swift before they end up killing the villager and ruining everything. I didn't quite like the album as much. I was hoping it would be a tiny bit better, a little bit more original or different. It just feels like a more defined version of what they had done prior. Okay, I will need a lead for this. What? How? How did this happen? All right, that was a failure. Hmm. Is this what I get for talking shit about the red box? Is that is that what's happening? Joke's on me, I suppose. Let's go try again. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in the album in the sense that it isn't any better than their prior stuff. It's just the same level of quality as it's been for a long time. They just haven't gotten any better from like their original albums because their new music just doesn't feel as creative. Like it's good production wise, but creative wise, it's missing a little something that makes you think, "Wow, this band is unique and different." It's kind of devolved into just you know space rock of the most standard degrees. It just kind of makes me wonder, and I kind of wish it was a lot better. But okay, so it can't be that, and that's okay. It's a band, is what it is. I can't judge the band entirely on what I want them to be. I have to judge them a little bit on what they actually are. So when I think about it that way, I definitely agree that I do like the album more than a lot of their other stuff. But even then, I start thinking about other things that they made, such as when they made the song "Stranded." If you haven't heard "Stranded" by Redbox, it is fantastic. It clearly shows a mastery of like making music, and it's like, why do their albums miss that now? This new album doesn't really have any song that really stands out to me in a way that prior albums had. Right? Sure, Remember is really good, and I listen to Remember because it's really catchy and fun. But then it's like there is no song such as things that released back, such as Traces. Traces is an absolutely fantastic song by Redbox. Or even I'll Know. I'll Know is a song that's just kind of there. A lot of people don't appreciate it, but I fucking adore it. It's like, oh, those songs feel good. They feel big and massive and impressive. It's like, I don't know. I wonder if sometimes they don't try. It's kind of weird. But again, it's not like I can entirely blame them. They're just a band. Hey man, what do you think of boats? Hold on, but if I'm gonna use a lead, I can't lead the villager directly. By the way, all right, right? Not possible, buddy, buddy. Okay, so how can I lure you to the boat? Maybe I can lead the boat to you. Eh, come on, we to hit. We to hit. I guess I felt like making a video specifically about the Red Box like album, just because I appreciate it. Hold on, there we go. Good, good AI manipulation. And if I do this, oh damn, hmm, I can't very much use the boat like this. Help. Okay, so maybe this strategy isn't as good as I thought it was, huh? Well, I'll figure something out. I bet you've never seen anyone do this stupid shit before. While talking about Redbox. Oh, really? This little corner is enough to mess. Okay. It's you're stuck here. There we go. Yay! Now we do this extremely slowly, probably. This is gonna be insufferable. I have a shovel. Can I go to top speed here without it breaking? It seems like I can. So bold. I have not gotten raw salmon until now. Alright. This should work. It does. Cool. It's just it was a great album. I just don't feel like it was as good as they said they like I thought it was gonna be. I fully expected them to like actually pick up and do something amazing, and they haven't really done that. And I'm starting to lose like my hopes that eventually in the future they'll do some album that's just incredible and amazing and as fantastic as I think it could be. So I think what really bothers me about the whole thing is just the missed potential of it. It just they have so much potential, and it's like I don't know. It's clear that they don't want to do it, you know, like the way I would do it. That's probably what I mean when I think about the potential. It's just I'm thinking about the potential of them making something that I specifically like or love, and it's just like I don't know. At the same time, I understand that it's not happening because, like, number one, I'm not the one making the music, and number two, my favorite type of music is not the type of music they make. It's just I really like whatever they do. So I'm always hoping that maybe next time they'll do something amazing in some way. Now let's get these guys to where they belong. I have a phlegm. Oh, I have a disgusting phlegm. Well, I forget how far away the thing is. Is it here? Or have I fucked up something? Like a little silly clown. I'm known to do that. And yeah, those are my thoughts on the red box. That's about it. See you next time.